If you've ever asked your doctor what causes fibroids, you've likely been told that they don't know. But is this true? While many doctors claim there's no known cause for fibroids, there are several factors that we know contribute to the risk and growth of fibroids. Hi guys, I'm Apree, and if you're new here, I make videos about natural fibroid healing, and more specifically on my own journey and how I've been able to shrink and manage my fibroids naturally and all the things that I've learned along the way. As you can see by the thumbnail and the title and, well, my intro, we're going to be discussing some of the things that science indicates contribute to fibroids. So if you want to learn more about this topic, you know what to do. Keep watching. Welcome in. As I said, I am Apree. If you are new here, hey girl, hey, I am so happy to have you today. If you have not already, please subscribe to the channel, as I have many videos talking about natural fibroid healing, and I post a video for you every week. And to my loyal subbies, wow, I am so excited to have you guys again for another video. You guys have been rocking out with me for almost 2 years on this natural fibroid journey, and I am so grateful to have you as part of the family. Make sure that you go down and turn on your post notifications, girl. I would hate for you to miss any of my weekly uploads. I am on my Zoom, girl. So as I said in the intro, traditional doctors will unfortunately have you thinking that they have absolutely no idea where fibroids come from, or they'll say it's because you're black. But we know that there are hundreds of thousands of other women out there that are not black that are experiencing fibroids and developing them at a rampant rate. So what gives? In the 2 years that I have been doing research on fibroids, there have been many common threads that I have seen in most of the research studies that I have read. And ironically enough, these continue to be some of the same themes that hormone health coaches, functional medicine doctors, nutritionists, and medical doctors that specialize in hormone health for women continue to point out to be common factors amongst women with fibroids. So we are absolutely going to get into this because I believe that you deserve to know about these factors so that you are not going into this and or experiencing this blindly without knowing that you may be contributing to their growth and you may be able to affect their growth and reduce their size. So come on in. We got some things to discuss. Well, now that we are up close and personal, girl, let me grab my notes. Today I'm reading notes off my phone because my iPad is not cooperating. And you know I got a beverage. I am recording this the day after election day, y'all. So, you know my heart needs a little bit of soothing, just a little bit. Today, I am drinking the Yogi Sweet Tangerine Positive Energy. It does have ashwagandha in it, as well as yerba mate and lemongrass. It gives me a nice boost of energy, but it also settles my stress and manage my overthinking. I felt it was so fitting for the times. And it says, we can always start again. Ciao. I needed to hear that. It's gonna be 4 years before we start again, but I digress. The other thing that I want you to keep in mind as we're going down this list is the fact that our body is one machine, okay? So this means that as women, our hormone health is not separate than our overall health. And we have to stop looking at our hormone health as a separate entity from the rest of our body, because the truth is all of these are interlinking. So first up on this list is hormonal imbalance. Studies continue to show that hormone imbalance is directly related to fibroid growth. For example, estrogen dominance. If you have not already, watched my video on estrogen dominance to learn more. So fibroids often grow in environments where estrogen levels are high and unbalanced with progesterone, leaving an estrogen dominant condition. And this is a key driver behind fibroid growth. Studies also show fibroids are an estrogen dependent condition. So under this same category of hormone imbalance, I put blood sugar. And if you have not seen my blood sugar video, it may be a little confusing about why blood sugar might be under the category of hormonal imbalance. However, blood sugar management contributes to fibroid growth in several ways. which can lead to higher estrogen levels and therefore contribute to estrogen dominance. That contributes to fibroid growth. Please go over and look at that blood sugar video so that you can learn the deep interworkings of what's going on with blood sugar or insulin and hormone health. It is also very important for me to mention that insulin is a growth factor in the body. So obviously it is very important for you to have a healthy diet and manage your blood sugar throughout the day so that you are not having spikes in insulin and causing further damage, okay? While we're on hormone imbalance, let's talk about birth control. Yes, birth control and other hormone treatments can contain synthetic estrogen, which may increase estrogen dominance, creating an environment that fibroids thrive in. So if your doctor is pushing you to get on birth control, please think twice about this. And lastly, under this hormone imbalance umbrella, stress. It is so super important that you guys manage your stress, and more so manage the sources. We know that stress is a factor of life, but if there are excessive sources of toxic stress, people, places, and things, as I always say in my videos, boot those sources out of your life if you can. If you can't just get rid of the source, please reevaluate how you interact with this source and do what you need to do. Because chronic stress directly contributes to hormone imbalance, you guys. You have to remember that all of our hormones are working in symphony with each other at any given time. And I know that you all have heard of the stress hormone cortisol. Elevated cortisol can also lead to higher levels of estrogen, amongst other things. So number 2 on this list, lifestyle and diet. I know you didn't think you were getting away from that, did you? Now, there are a million things we can say under the umbrella of lifestyle and diet, right? But I have 3 things that we're going to talk about under this category. The first of which is a high BMI. BMI means body mass index. Studies show that the higher the BMI, the higher your risk for fibroids. And there are several reasons why this is true, and those reasons link with some of the other things on this list, such as hormone imbalance and another one that we are going to be discussing later down the line. The second thing that I want to talk about under the diet and lifestyle category is poor diet. Studies show that a poor diet full of refined sugars, processed foods is linked to fibroid growth. And this is due to so many different reasons. Not only does a poor diet contribute to hormonal imbalance, it can also contribute to insulin resistance and issues with blood sugar, some of which are coming right up. So remember that a poor diet just creates the perfect environment for fibroids to flourish in. We need to be avoiding processed meats, processed grains, refined sugar, and things of that nature. Our diet should be more focused on whole foods, leafy green vegetables, clean and organic sources of protein, and lower sugar. And lastly, under this category, I want to talk about proper liver detoxification. This plays a huge role in helping your body to eliminate excess estrogens and other toxins that may be contributing to hormone imbalance. This is obviously linked to poor diet and lifestyle, as toxins such as alcohol, high stress, poor sleep, and lack of exercise contribute to this category, you guys. Instead, as I mentioned earlier, under diet, focusing on green leafy vegetables really helps the liver detoxify. Exercise of any sort, you guys. It doesn't have to be in the gym. You can go walking and many other options. If you need some ideas on exercise you can do in the gym, check out this video. So number 3 up on this list is vitamin D3 deficiency. I know you guys already know that I have a very detailed video on this. Please go over and watch it after you finish this video for more info. Vitamin D3 deficiency is directly correlated with the development and growth of uterine fibroids. It is really important that you get your vitamin D levels checked and that you are supplementing with vitamin D3, especially if you are deficient. There are so many things that are correlated to fibroids under this category, but I just want to say these few things. Studies have shown that adequate levels of vitamin D3 can not only prevent the growth of fibroids, but can also reduce the size of existing fibroids. And while we're on the topic of vitamin D, it is super important for me to mention that race plays a major role in the pathogenesis of fibroids. Now, all of my doctors have told me, oh, well, because you're black, that's why you develop fibroids. But what they neglected to tell me is that the darker the skin, the harder it is for your body to absorb D3 through sunlight. If I had known that from a young age, instead of, oh, black women get fibroids more often, then I probably would not even be sitting here talking to you about this topic, would I? Black women disproportionately are affected by vitamin D3 deficiency for this reason. My melanated sisters, please take this D3 thing seriously. Lastly, but certainly not least on this list, is number 4, inflammation. Not only does inflammation loop back and connect with everything else on this list, research has found that women with fibroids often have elevated levels of inflammatory markers, such as CRP, which stands for C-reactive protein. And higher CRP levels are associated with increased fibroid growth, suggesting that systemic inflammation may create an environment that promotes fibroid development. Higher inflammation also involves cytokines, which are proteins involved in inflammation and also play a significant role in fibroid growth. And again, as I said, inflammation can easily be linked to any of the categories that we talked about on today's list. So it is very important that you address inflammation in your body. And while we're on this topic, I do want to come back and link BMI with inflammation as well. So if you can decrease your BMI, you would be doing your body a great service, because higher BMI is also linked to more inflammation, as well as a poor diet is linked to higher inflammation. You see where I'm going with this, you guys, and I'm feeling like a specific video on fibroids and inflammation might be needed on this channel. What y'all think? And so to sum up this video, I want to give you guys some encouragement. You know I love y'all, and you know that I'm always behind you on this journey. Every single thing on this list that I mentioned is something that you can affect. Not a single thing on this list is something that you cannot personally affect. And I want to encourage you to strive towards a healthier lifestyle and diet choices, because that directly contributes to the outcome of your fibroid situation. All of this is within your control, ladies. As 2024 comes to a close, I encourage you, I challenge you to take a look at your life and see where you can make improvements in your stress levels, in your diet, in your activity levels and fitness, the supplements that you are taking, your mental health. I really want for us to walk into 2025 with way more clarity about fibroids than we've ever had. And that is all I've ever wanted, is for you to be empowered on this journey and to know the things that you need to know to make the best choice for your health and your body. Really quickly, before I go and before this storm hits full effect, I wanted to remind you that I am going to be booking for one-on-one calls soon. If you have not already gone over to hotgirlhealthjourney.com, my new website, and signed up for my email list, please do so immediately, because my Hot Girl Health Journey email list is going to be receiving the booking link first to book their slots for one-on-one calls. Just to remind you, it is going to be first come, first serve. I am only going to be taking 15 to 20 slots. I have not decided yet. It just depends on what the calendar ends up looking like. I've decided they are going to be 30-minute Zoom calls. Of course, they are going to be affordably priced because I want you all to be able to access them. If you are one of my followers who have been dying to talk to me, this is your opportunity to have a one-on-one with me. Obviously, I cannot give you medical advice, but girl, I have a wealth of information about the natural fibroid journey. And don't forget, yes, I have had a laparoscopic myomectomy as well. So if you have questions about my surgery or healing or whatever, I got you. So please make sure that you go ahead and sign up. I cannot wait to meet you guys one-on-one. The link to the website booking page will be in the description bar below. But if you want to, just go to hotgirlhealthjourney.com and click under the support tab, and everything is set up for you there to sign up. Also, if you are already signed up to the newsletters on hotgirlhealthjourney.com, you're already in. I have already sent out the first round of emails notifying you about this with all the details. So if you have not gotten an email from me, please check your spam, because I see only 30% of you guys opened up this email. So I'm not sure whether it didn't reach your inbox or not. Check your spam folder, girl. I cannot wait to meet you girls. So if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There is so much more where this came from. Make sure that you thumbs up this video and give me a comment down below. Let me know if you knew any of these things, and if you did already, let me know which factors on this list have helped you manage your fibroids best. And while I have you here, please go ahead and check out another video. I made this video just for you so that you can learn more about fibroids and take control of your fibroid journey today. I know it is tough times right now, so keep your chin up, girls. I'll see you in another one.